Welcome back to WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Raw is restrictions with 2 more weeks on rank 2 on the road to WrestleMania Backlash, despite just having done SummerSlam. Never mind that. So, we are here with a newly face Roman Reigns, which means I can somehow, by way of tag team match playa, get to a Roman and Seth type situation. The only current ongoing rivalry on the roster is indeed Randy and Jinder. Otherwise, my playground here is my playground, and I can't do Maurice and Rhea, so it should be Maurice and Indy Hartwell, and it should be now our tag team champions, Razor and Seth, versus Rude and Roman. That's the plan. Anyway, we'll see how it goes here on the show today. So obviously, we headline our first show heading towards the next pay-per-view with Randy and Jinder. Get those guys to level 4. They have great stamina. They have phenomenal, just out-of-this-world stamina. So yes, for that world title. And why not do it of what it was supposed to be the first time in Hell in a Cell? Maximum quality boost, baby. Yeah, it's 70K. We'll see. But we'll open the show with, indeed, Maurice, who actually, no, I'm sorry. We're not going to open the show with Maurice. She has 19 stamina. So what I want to do here for our mid-card title, to back up on that a little bit, is to do a role change for Ridge Holland. Because after Ridge went head-to-head with that dead man, that turns him face. And turning him face means the call-out. And even though his promo skill is a 1, Loomis calls out Ridge Holland. Like, just walks out, stares him down, and then feud, hopefully, fingers crossed. But also the call out from Maurice to Indy Hartwell, saying, hey, there's nobody else in this division that is on my level, and then cue Indy Hartwell. But what does that mean for our opening contest? Indeed, it should be what the game wants, which is that tornado tag team match playa. And that is a high stamina cost and a 10% chance of injury. You know what, Triple H? Considering the health of one Razor Ramon, I'm going to say, nah, it's not happening. I'd like it to, but he has 29 stamina. That's not, we need the feud, yes. We don't need the injury. So Roman and Robert Roode are now a tag team. Face and face, heel and heel, fighter and bruiser, specialist and specialist. That should work. And as much as I would like to say, hey, put that title on the line, that increases the stamina cost. So we're not going to do that. But also, is there a physio card I could buy? No. Only a health spa card, injury rehab, and special promotions. Oh, I want to use that. So yes, use that card there. Before I forget. Now, do I use the GM interference on this show? Is a very good question. In any event, we are resuming Escobar and Ivar, our Giant and Cruiser. And sure, I could book Taker and Ilya, but neither man are in great shape. And honestly, neither is Rhea here, for that matter. So that's going to be tricky, considering the budget therein. And sure, Bianca and Candice here doing the dang thing, but both faces, and I don't have a heel for them to fight. So over here in the Legends, now certainly looking at who is on my roster with Taker here at 83 pop is great. I have him for five more weeks, but what if I were to release Taker? That's not enough money back. That's not enough money back, and he is annoyed. So you know what, dead man, I have that power card. So I do have the reduce injury power card. I'm going to run this risk and say, give me... Oh, wait, he's a face versus face. Well, look, man, that's not going to be a good match. But I don't... Wow, and both men are in rough shape. What if I instead delete this call-out and book that match? Because those men have better... Well, no, I can't with Ridge, because Ridge has to turn... Man, come on. I need the Ridge role change, but in the meanwhile, Ridge has 30 stamina, and that's more than Ilya or Taker. So, okay, heel versus heel. we booked the call out from Ilya to Taker, and we have Rhea cut that charity promo. That does not quite get me everywhere I want to go, and it does certainly present some risks here, but also logistics are happening, so we'll see how much that costs us here on the show today, with or without our optional bonuses. We're missing one here, which is our level 2 rivalries, which means we're going to back up here to the Capital Wrestling Center for that obedness. Now, it was tempting to say, hey, Taker, we'll see you later, bring in Jake the Snake, but looking at the popularity of Taker, which is 83, and Jake the Snake is like 66, that's not the smartest move in the world. If we can get back Taker's stamina, that is a bigger payoff at Backlash. So the question is, do we keep this Hell in a Cell with the 83 and 100 stamina? I think we do. Otherwise, there should be no other gimmick matches booked on this card because of our stamina costs therein. If everything actually worked here, we'd have 6 rivalries. I just don't see that happening, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. And so we lock in this Raw, and fingers crossed that nobody gets hurt in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, opening with that tag team match playa with some Rollins and Reigns business, and Reigns and Rude, 3 stars. Razor stays healthy, and we're good. Ilya, and yes, new rivalry, awesome, love it. The mid-card, the Giant, the Cruiser, the Simulates, 2, 3, and Santos continues those winning ways here. 3.5 stars. That should have opened the show, but, you know, there's that. Rhea, Bloody, Ripley, it was okay. 2K, mid-card, non-title, and I gotta change Ridge, face, and I gotta change Taker or Ilya again on the next show. But we simulate and see where in the blue hell this is going to go. Ridge Holland gets the win. Yeah, 2 stars, because again, it was heel versus heel. I get it. I know. The call-outs, it was good, but no rivalry. And your main event. And it is finally time, after Adam Pearce tried to stop this from happening. We have the title opportunity for Jinder Mahal, the modern-day Maharaja. All I know is that if WWE is open to doing more work with TNA Impact, and you're not somehow planning a triple threat between McIntyre, Jinder, and Heath Slater, what are you even doing? Like, that's just money on the table right there. Give me that 3MB feud, baby. Our very well-rested Viper champion. Can he retain? Historically, no. But in the game, we'll see. There is no one ringside to help Jinder, so advantage goes to the Viper. But so far, in the early goings here, it is all Jinder Mahal and the Thesz Press. Austin from Randy Orton. With a pinfall early on and only a 1 count with the emphatic kick out from Jinder Mahal as Randy getting ready to Viper up. Jinder wants some hardware. Solid steel chair being brought into the match for Randy Orton, who intercepts and on the shoulders. But Jinder fights out, who's almost at his signature here. Just about there. Can he hit the Colossus? Can he win the matchup? Can he take down, the hardest part of the ring? And what? Okay, sure. Randy now busted open by the kick from Jinder as they continue to brawl here on the outside. Close to the door here. That unforgiving steel structure. And again, a kick to the back of the neck. Brutal. Randy has finished, and through the side of the cell goes Jinder Mahal. We've left the confines of this structure where he's climbing now. I've never seen the CPU climb. But here we are, and here we go. He wants to finish it. What is happening there? He wants to finish it up on top of the cell for some reason. So, Randy Orton, hit the pose. Randy, here comes Jinder. This is getting wild. I thought they'd finish it in the ring, but right now, it's getting nuts up here. So, Jinder with the clothesline on top of the cell, on top of the structure. Randy, though, Gut wrench into neck breaker. Down. That's one. The bending of the metal is happening. Randy has his SIG. What will he do with it? The knee to the head of Jinder. Both men actually have their SIG here, so it's a question of who hits it first, who hits it best. Misses the knee. Went to the well one too many times. And now Jinder, neck breaker of his own. Oh, broke it. There goes Randy through the top. Drops down. Will we see the pinfall? Is it over? No, it's not. Miraculously, now it's time for the Colossus, Jinder. Don't get the chair. I mean, you could, but you have your finish, man. Just pick him up and hit the Colossus. That's all you had to do there to win the matchup. Don't wait for that RKO out of nowhere. It ain't going to do you any good. And Randy blocks it. And vintage Randy Orton here with the draping DDT. See, that's where you screwed up, Jinder. You thought you had it, and now Randy gonna RKO you, and it's about to be end still. Because you took too long, you didn't do it right, and here we are, and here we go. RKO. That's it. It's over. 1, 2, 3. You had it, Jinder. All you had to do was hit the Colossus. You want to get the chair. I'm telling you. And still, the standard bearer on this brand, Mustache Randy. 5-star main event. Legendary. And yet, still a level 3 rivalry. So, okay, sure. Why not? Over on SmackDown, finally, here. Trish and Bayley. Why not? Let's go. Fighter, specialist, face, heel. Bayley with the win. New rivalry, 3 stars. Gigi Dolan joins SmackDown. That was weak. Trick, Zeus, and Mr. Higglesby in the mid-card. Why not? And Zeus gets the win. 2 stars, mediocre. Rangvald gets 0. Zayn and Bill versus Aziz and Gargano. What a weird match. 2.5 stars. The call out to Zoe Stark, level 4. And your main event for the SmackDown World title. Tony D'Angelo defending against Olaf Ostrovsky. New champion? Maybe? Nope. Jobber is not champion. 4 stars. Amazing. NXT tables match. Chase, Grimes, and Steiner. Getting it done here. In that opener, it is Cameron Grimes to the moon, 3 stars. That's what's up, R-Truth, +4. Mid-card, Quimby Blair versus Bree, who's now going to NXT, and Beth Spartan. It is Bree and Beth, so 2.5 stars. The Call Out, level 4. Cactus Jack Bang Bang versus Karrion Kross. It is Karrion Kross, old man, 2 stars, mediocre. Sally gets a weak charity promo there. And our main event, Shanky, Angel, and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Non-title, it is Rowdy Roddy Piper. 3.5 stars. It was great. And at long last, WCW Chyna and Danielle Wallace. The Bruiser versus the Cruiser, and it is the Bruiser, 2 stars. Batista gets 0. Miz and Marquis versus Heath and Butch. Heath and Butch. 2 stars. Logan Paul, excellent. Tiffany Stratton, Ronda Rousey versus Starla and Mercedes. Tiffy time, 2 stars, and Mercedes out for 4 weeks. Nikita calls out Ivy Nile. It was good. And your main event, Ali, gets the win. It was okay. 2.5. We had a poor opening, but otherwise we tied in the first match. We won the second and the fourth, and we lost in the third to SmackDown. So, sure, but again, I had no injuries. So that's all I care about there. So, good booking, and good booking. Continue. What did we get here in terms of fan change? 6-7, and we lost $54 whole. Whatever. SmackDown did 42. That means first place. I'm pretty sure that means first place. They made 114, though. NXT did 43, and they made 77. And WCW did 45, and they made 59. And yes, that does indeed mean the #1 brand in sports entertainment is indeed Monday Night Raw. 17,310 fan lead over SmackDown. Now it's maintaining that for the next 2 weeks. Memphis, Tennessee. Triple H, I know we need faces and heels. I'm working on it. Relax, game. It's a formula for a reason. Taker, ready to leave. I'm assuming for a lot of money he wants to stay, like 100 grand. So he wanted to tag Randy. 100K bonus. No, forget it. Man, look. So I lost out on 15,000 by not firing him this week. So, oh wait, no, he's returning his. He's gonna return his value. Okay, I'll take that 15K. Good lord. And Dexter Lumis wants to do more for the brand. He wants the main event. Sure, no problem. I might not do it, but I'm gonna say, yeah, man, sure, no problem. Okay, which means now we need a new rival for Ilya. And I'll figure that out tomorrow on the show. I'm Attackslug. Thanks for watching more videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.